all as well.
Yeah, good evening, all. Hello. Yeah, good evening, all. Thanks, Nia, for having me here. So you're talking about the journey. So journey from working professional to running a manufacturing company, and that to specialization in sustainable packaging. The journey is really full of excitement and a lot of challenges. In fact, in my 2 decades of experience in a work, as a working professional, I worked in a big automobile giants like Mahindra, Tata, Fiat, in a leadership position. And based on the, in fact, I got opportunity to cover all the business processes, right from purchasing, supply chain, R&D, and mergers and acquisitions. So all the business process I have covered, and that's really gives me a very good base to address all the future challenges in terms of manufacturing, whether it is finance, whether it is in technicality, R&D. So we are completely, in fact, I'm completely, having a very good base for taking this to the next level as a manufacturing company. So if I talk about MSME, which is the core subject of this forum, there is a general perception that working capital is the biggest challenges what MSMEs are facing. I have a slightly different view on this. This is a very conventional setup, which in every forum, people talk about working capital and the finance part of it. I see there's a huge lack of innovation, digitization, and sustainability. If I talk about my company, Econovus, this is just a 5-year-old company. So working capital can be taken care by practicing good financial discipline. The second point, there are a lot of government schemes available, which I am also availing. The most important is a flagship program like CGTMSE, which is an amazing program for, it's like a life changing for MSME. And I'm personally using that CGTMSE scheme, and it's helping me for taking this to the company to the next level. So if I talk about sustainability, which is our core of the business, and that's one of the foundation pillar of the company, for the last couple of years, me and my team working a lot in this area. We followed life cycle assessment to start with the cradle to gate, and based on a lot of hard work into this, we focused a lot on sustainable practices as well as the sustainable product. And the result is here. I'm claiming that in India, we are the only MSME who has achieved carbon neutrality. And that's an achievement what we have done as a team. The second point is this innovation. Under innovation, basically, we have developed a solutions and systems where we are not only reducing the carbon footprint, but at the same time, we are reducing the cost. A cost is not something 5%, we are saving up to 30%, and that kind of saving we are giving to the customer. And this is nothing but a total cost of ownership. I'm not talking about the product cost, but total cost of ownership. And that's how we are maintaining and we are basically managing the cost. Second point in sustainability, I would like to highlight here. There is a general perception here that sustainability means it's expensive, or sustainability product means expensive. That myth, this is completely myth, and that's how we have changed the game here in our segment, in our sector. We are giving the kind of saving to the company and saving to the customer. They are very delighted, and that's how in last 5 years, all the big automobile giants are working with us. You name any automobile OEMs, I'm working with them, whether it is JLR, whether it's Tata, Mahindra, Skoda, Volkswagen, Hyundai, Bajaj, all big companies I'm working with. I'm very closely working with all this company, and the kind of saving in terms of the innovation, in terms of sustainability, in terms of digitization, what we are working is just amazing. And we have reduced, if I give you some numbers, we have reduced more than 100, eliminated more than 100 containers per annum for the customers for the export packaging, because we are specialized in export packaging, and that's how we are optimizing in terms of using core engineering and sustainability to reduce the carbon footprint and to reduce the cost. How? By optimizing the space in terms of containerization, in terms of boxes. So this is how, and the takeaway, what you said, takeaway and the learnings, I see innovation, sustainability, and digitization. This is a game here, and this is the learning not only from my previous company, but in my own company, and this is what I recommend all my colleagues as a MSME to follow and practice these three important pillars. This will definitely give a good growth, not only for the company, for the entire society. Thank you so much.
That's actually wonderful that you've spoken about this, how it's a myth that sustainability is expensive, and about how you saved on 100 containers annually, right? I was speaking to some MSMEs recently, and a lot of them spoke about the fact that why should they be sustainable, because they are so busy in making their end-to-ends meet that they are not even bothered about, I mean, there's no incentive for them really to follow the sustainability cycle. So, but it was heartening to see some MSMEs to take that route, but still, there are a lot of myths that need to be busted for it to really come up among this segment. So once you mentioned this, that immediately, that data point came to mind.
In fact, as you said, we are talking about sustainability doesn't mean it's expensive, certainly not. And why it is so? The reason behind, we need to club innovation into sustainability. If I talk about only sustainability, no customer, no company is going to give any business. If only we talk about sustainability business, means not even a single company will pay you single paisa if you will talk only about sustainability, unless until we give cost reduction. So how cost reduction will come? Cost reduction will only come based on the innovation. In fact, based on the, what I'm coming across, in spite of the lot of challenges in terms of the input cost, in terms of the inflation, in terms of the manpower issues, every customers are asking for the price reduction in spite of all these challenges. Every customers, they're looking for price reduction. Every single year, 3% reduction I want. How it is possible? Unless until we improve our efficiency, unless until we get into double click the innovation part, it is not possible, simply not possible. And to be in the game, there is no other way but innovation and sustainability.
Right. On that note, I want to bring in Mr. Sunavane into the discussion, and we heard Mr. Prasad talk about innovation, sustainability, digitization. I want to talk a bit about incentives for this sector, for the micro and small enterprises. In manufacturing and services, how important are they for them to scale up, to be on an upward trajectory?
Thanks to ET team. First of all, I read on the backside, Make in India. तो मैंने सोचा मेक इन इंडिया शुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम मेक इन भारत एंड वन मस्ट स्पीक इन भारतीय भाषा. सो आई वुड लाइक टू स्पीक इन हिंदी. नेहा ने अभी जो कहा है कि इंसेंटिव तो मिलता रहता है, लेकिन जैसे बैसाखी होती है उतना उपयोग रहता है. जैसा वो छोटा बच्चा चलता है तो चलने के लिए जितनी आवश्यकता होती है और बाद में किसी आधार को छोड़कर चलता है तो बस उतनी उसको इंसेंटिव करिए, नहीं तो फिर वो आदत बन जाती है और बाद में इकोनॉमी डूबने लगती है. इसलिए इंसेंटिव का फ़ायदा ज़रूर है, लेकिन लिमिटेड पीरियड तक वो देना चाहिए।